And bring it up a little bit more. Yes, a little bit more. A little bit more. Right there. Welcome everybody, games and game. Sorry, I just screwed that up. Welcome everybody. This is Crisis169 coming to you live with the power of the internet, my computer, and webcam included, headset. I'm here, you're there. Now let's get on to it. Let's talk about GameStop. Even though I made some listings here, GameStop about GameStop, though what they could have done better. Uh, I know they couldn't. They should have. I told people I'm not going to do this anymore. But it's just too much juicy gossip to not talk about. Um, Fantavision talked about it. Camelot, even Chris from UTech USA talked about it. So I'm going to talk about it because I believe I have friends work at GameStop, and I believe that it's time to leave GameStop, employees, managers, team members, whoever the hell you are. It's time to leave. I think it's time for you to it's time for you to take your pride, like Grace Kelly and you and damn, I forgot his name. You know what I mean? Um, you and Grace Kelly and damn, I forgot it. Sorry. You and yourself and mosey off into the sunset because GameStop is not going to be around forever, much longer anymore. Especially if the game consoles of the PS5 and the Xbox One X series are postponed to 2021. And that news will more come later on down the pike when I get more information on it. I've been reading about it, but I have not gotten information about it. Um, right now, actually, I might read some right now. Actually, I might get that idea. Um, um, it is understandable um, that it could be the most serious thing could be the problem with this series trying to figure out what it is coming out. They're saying different days, they're saying different things, and nobody knows for sure exactly what's going to happen with it. The specs in game, you don't even know the price. It's understandable that E3 2020, there's no price yet for it. Yeah, there was. We'll know for sure exactly what's going to happen. But here's the thing I have with this situation, okay? GameStop is hoping and they're praying to whatever God they believe in that the X series will come out and save them. And I don't think they understand what's really going to happen if it is delayed. What happened if it's delayed, folks? What happened if it is delayed? What happens if it is delayed 6 months or another year for whatever reason? Because they said, in Microsoft, and I read this watched on YouTube, and they said, that the the that the Xbox X series and the PS5. Now that's roll. The Xbox One X series just rolls off the tongue practically. Um, and the PS5, may be delayed for whatever reason. Finally kill off GameStop. I don't know. Probably. You never know. Companies like that are weird. They don't want. I know a lot of companies in a lot of places, didn't like GameStop selling their games used and getting 100% of profits. No one did. If you're putting in 40 hours a week, 50 hours a week, 60 hours a week, whatever you're doing, if you're putting 20, 30 hours, you're putting like 24 hours a day in the game, and you get a one-time fee from it. Yeah, it's great, but GameStop right next to you are selling games for $54 used, and they're just making hand over fist over it. You feel kind of jaded. But that's what we have here in America. In Japan, they have no used game market. I don't think. You can't rent games there. I don't think. You rent movies there, but not games. I think. Because Nintendo kind of pirated that one over there. But and that's fine. It's their country. So to them, used games is probably not really anything. And like, oh, why was that? Japan only, I think. I know it might have changed, but it will be revealed soon about PS5 and the Xbox X series. Like I said, once again, just rolled off the tongue. Um, Xbox has made clear that you buy the game one time and it goes across all platforms of Xbox. Now, it didn't say anything about the Xbox One S because probably One S. That's yeah, that's poor. That's a poor console. Even though it's powerful enough to play game 2K, but you have to have a 2K TV or monitor to use it. If not, it just loads a little faster. I wouldn't really care. Of course, I have One X, my 1080p TV, of course, it looks awesome. But but it's supposed to be where you buy the game once, and you try if you buy a one, and you buy an X series later on down the line, you move your account over, you put the game in there, the game automatically the like Project Red, CD Projekt Red will say it will support the transitional evolution of the game, meaning it'll make it look prettier, better, maybe even with more content, maybe uh, for the X series. Of course, you have ray tracing and stuff like that. But you're asking yourself, where's prices going on a rabbit trail? No, this is this is my foundation to why GameStop is going to crumble down like a house of cards. Um, because you buy the game one time from GameStop, say Cyberpunk 2077 one time. You buy it for your One X. So you get one, you get an Xbox X Series for Christmas. That's one hell of a gift. You better be hugging your thing, kissing your family for that one. It's just gonna be pretty expensive. Hug my family when they gave me a One X 2 years ago. I know I was getting it. I hugged all of them. I never hugged a family in years. Couldn't click off $100. I still use it to this day. It's a great system. And I still have a base model PS4. So I had the Best Buy, and I also have a Switch too as well. I'm going to do a little more reviewing on the March on its birthday. I'll do a review on that one. What I had it for a couple months, what my benefits are of it. But this is about GameStop and why they're dying and decaying. Hey, Elf, puppy doggy, he wants attention. Um, and why they want say hi, Elf. Why they want go on. You know, uh, 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 why they want you know the attention like that. And I think the biggest thing is with the Xbox and with GameStop itself, they're losing customers because they're treating customers like cattle. It used to be, you walk into a GameStop or EB Games or a Electronic Boutique or Badges, you got to talk to, you knew the store manager, they knew you, you talked to them. Like I knew Jefferson a long time ago. He passed away from, pancreatic cancer. Just 1 year, he was very sad. No, I love that man. He's a great guy, great man. It's always the good people that seem to go like that. Never Hitler or Stalin, never the evil people that killed a bunch of people. Always the good people. In my mind, that die from that kind of stuff. Car accidents, cancer, whatever. So, never the Hitlers or the Stalins of the world. It's always, it's always the good people who get, who get destroyed by stuff like that. He was a big guy too, a real big guy, and I'm not gonna get all the business, but he was a great guy. He worked at GameStop. I talk to him all the time about games, and we talk. Hi Mark, hey Jeff, how you doing? We talk all the time about games a little bit. At least Halo and Call of Duty, and we talk a little bit, joke, and we move on our day. And But GameStop turned from that and went towards this. You want pro card? You want pro card? Pro card? Hey, a cell phone you're using. You want to trade it in? Get some money for it right now? I'm on a phone with my wife, mother, daughter, son. Like, oh, you can get $100 for it. I'm like, well, I'm using the phone right now. I mean, literally, people have talked about that online. You're getting it happen to them, and I'm like, how can you sit there and do that? And the only thing keeping them afloat is the phone trade-ins that they sell to China for astronomical price because Chinese people are buying these used phones like crazy. How it's possible, but they must go in there. No, they must erase all information off them. They have to. There's no way they're selling the phone with your information. Oh, God, hope not. Because if GameStop is, man, they're going to be they're going to be done for sure. They're going to be sued and and really done for sure. So there's probably some legal thing they got around that. Where they make sure the games are all wiped clean. When the phone are wiped clean, they send them over to China, and Chinese people use used phones. Whatever, I guess. Whatever. I guess in China, just like in America, you go in every hotel room, there's a Bible in every drawer. Door. I guess same thing in China. You go in every hotel room, there's probably a cell phone and a Bible, and every hotel room probably. I'm not making fun of the Bible. I'm just being very straight because a lot of phones are going over to China for what reason? They're probably selling them over there and making hundreds of millions of dollars, but they're still struggling. And GameStop became like a phone stop, man, it probably would survive better. But I think GameStop itself is on its dying days because the phone market, they're going to China ain't going to last forever. And these new consoles, are delayed. No, they're going to go kaput. They're going to die. So once again, if you work for GameStop, you might want to look for unemployment elsewhere. Don't wait until the company goes under because employers ain't going to hire you. Do they know you're desperate? They'll pay you a lot less than you're making right now to get a job. Very sad to do that. A lot of employers will do that. A lot of employers see you freaking out, panicking, running around in circles trying to pay bills. I can get this guy for $12 to $15. Save me $3 an hour. Of course, you're gracious to having a job because you need a job. Then maybe a couple years down the line, you get $15 an hour. It's pretty shady, but that's nature of a capitalistic beast. It's capitalism. Do I agree with it? No. But also, do I think that people should not be able to run around and wait last minute for a company to go under? Yes. If your company's going down, you should apply for another job. And GameStop is just like helping the Sears and Toys R Us and Circuit City and Radio Shack. They did not have a lot of stuff in there to sell that people wanted. No, I'm not gonna buy little Pog figurines from my Nintendo Switch. I could buy them there. But if I can get a pack or a big box of them at Walmart for, let's say, $30, like 20, 30 of them, one thing, an example, because I don't know what they are, I don't care. And you get me one or two for $12 up there at GameStop, you're not really saving a whole lot of money. So you're spending more money. It's like, GameStop is becoming the joke of itself. GameStop is becoming the own entity that is factually destroying itself. It's its own worst enemy. They tried to use games last a long time. These games were great. The PS1, PS2, PS3 era, even still halfway through the PS4. But after a while, used games can't do it anymore. They got rid of the 10% off. Give you a $5 voucher that you can't stack. Now, they may be able to stack it, maybe. Maybe in the last days, you'll probably be able to stack this to $60 a year. Of course, by that point, they're probably dead and gone anyway. GameStop are probably dead and gone anyway. But if you have gift cards from them, I wouldn't wait too long to use them. Because sooner or later, they're going to stop using gift cards. Toys R Us did it for a while. Circuit City did it. And I know Radio Shack did it. That if you have gift card with money on them, I don't care, it's $20. Buy something cheap. put down payment on a new game and get the hell out of there with it. Because that money ain't gonna be worth no more than the plastic is written, the plastic is holding it on. Unless the company comes in and buys GameStop out and turns it to say, example, John Blow's game trades, and they accept all GameStop's, you know, you know, gift cards, say for our entire first year of operation. After that, it's useless. So you get the money, they get the first hand of the money. That what's just an example? John Blue's, game trade place, game exchange or whatever you want to call it. Just once again, an example. In most cases, you can use the credit there for a certain amount of time, and after that, it becomes just a waste piece of plastic. The company is dead. So if you had any money on a gift card, I'll get rid of it. I wouldn't pre-order a game. I'll just put down here on a game and buy it. So you want to buy a new Call of Duty or a new Halo or whatever the hell it is, or whatever, Star Wars, put $20, whatever you have on it, and pay the rest in cash and get that out of there with it. Because if they go under anymore, they're gonna stop. They're gonna stop taking debit cards. Stop taking their damn um, gift card. The credit. The store credit. So you might want to look into that. I know it has happened before. People before with Radio Shack and Circuit City. Of course, you don't have much gift cards with them, but Toys R Us too as well did this too for a while. Well, they wouldn't accept any credit after that, any store credit cards anymore. If you had $20 on your gift card, you better use it now. But they didn't do that. Crying shame though, but it is. It is what it is. So, what does it mean for the consumer? Well, it means bad thing for the consumer because now you have one less place to go that actually has games. A lot of people don't want to buy just games anymore. And the sad thing is, though, I do, and you do. And anybody watches my videos in the next 10 minutes or 10 years, if you think that the game market is going to be developed by Walmart or Best Buy or Target, you're wrong. It's game places like GameStop that created an atmosphere for games. Where you came in there, you talked about games. Yeah, you had some pretty girl with the big, big Snavises and the firm backside, and she smiles at you and you slobber it up and you hand her a bunch of money. And understandable because one lady was at the mall one time and had that. And of course, I didn't fall for it because I'm old enough. I keep it in my pants. So I'm old enough to understand that kind of stuff. Even when I was a teenager, I understood that stuff. So I used to sit there and slobber myself and hand her a bunch of money. But I knew I wanted a game. I wanted that game. And what the GameStop did, they used to have sex sell kind of thing. Well, they had women in there who were who are gifted and could work at a place called Hooters, they could work there if they wanted to. Maybe they did part time. You don't know. Once again, I'm not against establishment. I went there for lunch one time. It's a very nice view. A very nice view to be there. Once again, I'm not criticizing anybody. I'm just saying that that's what GameStop did. That's what Fox News does. Get blonde women with some big Snavises on TV, and men are just slobbering all over them. It's all about getting people to watch stuff or buy stuff. That's all what it is. And I think that if you look at that way, what GameStop was and is now, they lost their way. They went from this, hey, we're game crazy, we're all about games. Now we're about your damn cell phone now. How does that fit into a game? How can I buy a game, Star Wars Battlefront 2, if you're trying to take a game a phone I'm using right now off me? I'm calling my wife, a girlfriend, or family, and you want to take my game? I'm take my phone off of me. GameStop, what the hell are you doing? You worry about games, not worry about stupid cell phones. You're not AT&T, you're not Sprint, you're not T-Mobile that actually merged with Sprint, by the way, or allegedly did. So you think about, you're not. It's not about the fact that there's a problem at hand with with the game market. It's the fact that people are not buying games anymore, really at stores anymore, because they're constantly getting. You want a pro? You want Game Informer? You want Game Informer? You want Game Informer? You got a Pro Card? Pro Card has a cell phone. Cost $100. We get $100 for it. Leave me alone. Punch right in the mouth. I'm here to buy a game. This is what I don't like making stuff about GameStop, because I got to get into a rant thing, because after a while, GameStop has allowed themselves to go down this path of Ollie. The CEO's leaving. The CEO is going completely crazy. Your Camelot is not really helping with them, because they're fighting with him. I'm like, GameStop, you have a company to run. Don't give a damn about Camelot. Worry about the company going under. They don't care about that, because they have golden parachutes called when we get stock up to a certain amount of money, we're bailing out and we gone. Then GameStop goes. Now the employees caught in the aftershock will be destroyed. Not physically, but job-wise, they'll have no job. And Walmart will pay them. Yeah, we'll pay you $10 an hour. You're paying the guy $12. It's $10 an hour or nothing. And they can't do that, but they used to do it back then. Can't do it now. But you know what I mean, though. They won't give you the full rate of being paid for it. They'll try to stiff you and jick you. That's any company. Lowe's, Walmart, Home Depot, no matter what it is. They're trying to get you in there the best way they can. But, I'm not saying the company do it now, but back then they did that. And, and you don't need to be sitting there going, you know what, I'm gonna do the wax on, wax off. I'm gonna wait and hope and pray GameStop goes good. GameStop is dead. Okay? They're on life support right now. Pull a plug, flatline, they're gone. Okay, there is no saving this company, folks. People of GameStop. If you're going, you're wrong, Christ. I'm gonna tell you 10,000 reasons why I think GameStop's gonna survive. You are an idiot. I've seen this happen hundreds of times. Witnesses on TV where he saw companies like Trick City go out of business, and Radio Shack and Sears finally bit the big one in certain markets, and you have Toys R Us that finally exploded and died. And granted, they're only online. Most companies are online, I think. Radio Shack is up north. I think I'm still in Canada, barely. But it's understandable to have that kind of notion, folks. And you have to understand that there's many more things the GameStop could have done that saved themselves. But they sat there on their hands, playing Switch with the thumb up their butt, and then putting up their butt, and put it in their mouth, and doing that again, and playing Switch with what they're doing. They're not doing anything. They don't care. And once these employees understand that, they're gonna be abandoned ship. They're gonna be jumping off their ships and running to a different company and leaving stores empty with no employees. I guarantee you. I went to my GameStop in the mall one time, again, Government Square Mall. I went to one over across exit 11. 6 people in there, and 2 of them were employees. So explain to me how busy that GameStop is. Explain to me, GameStop, how busy that your stores are. I talked to a friend of mine who I'm going to call him A, who is a manager in Northern GameStop in Nashville. He's like, oh, the business is great. We're doing great. I'm saying it's great now, but once it goes bust, you're out of a job. Well, you don't understand. We're changed up around. I said, well, A, you're a great guy, and I wish you I wish you the very best. And I do wish him the very best. I wish him extreme amount of best. I wish him that he will wake up to this. My understanding, certain employees are just downright just running across the battlefield for GameStop with a flag running on charge, and not knowing that people behind them are like, why are we doing this? They're going, our generals are abandoning ship left and right. Our captains are, our store dealers, are losing their jobs over, not getting cell phone, sales or trade-ins. This stuff has happened, folks, and will continue to happen. Sooner or later, you're going to see in headlines, GameStop files Chapter 11 in bankruptcy. GameStop CEOs get golden parachute while employees, bite the big one. You're gonna see that, folks. And I don't care what anybody tells you. Radio Shack, Cricket City. I don't care. I don't care if it's Walmart that goes out of business because Amazon comes over and totally destroys them. But the fact is, companies have an expiration date, where they're conceived and born and created to when they fall apart and die. Lowe's, Home Depot, Walmart, Kmart, what's gone. These companies, they all have expiration dates if you're not careful. And with the online war that all these companies are on against Amazon, and you got mom and pop stores coming up with games, and you got you can buy a game at Walmart where you're getting your oil changed. I didn't get my oil change rotation done tomorrow. I get paid tomorrow, so I'm going to spend half my day. I got interviewed at 6 o'clock at night at a night job for my job, overnight job. So half my morning will be spent up there at Walmart or X11. I get my oil changed and tires rotated. I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna look around the game place. I might buy a game up there. Why not? I'm already there. I'm gonna go to Subway, to Walmart and eat some Subway sandwich. Have something to eat. Why? Because it's convenient. No, I'm not going to run to a Subway shop and walk halfway down the street if I have one right there. I'm not going to run to a GameStop that's not even opened until 10 o'clock in the morning if I have games right there in Walmart. It's all about convenience, folks. And that's what GameStop does not have, convenience. I order a game online and hopefully get it in 3 to 5 days if it's the right game. There have been systems play with people bought systems that are wrong from Walmart and from GameStop. So there's many different things that happens. But I can go to Walmart now and buy my groceries and have it ready to go. Go buy online on my phone, park in a little parking spot, come cut there, load it for me, and I'm going home. There's no GameStop, sit in your car and people bring a game to you and drive away service. You can't be with one person in there. So you have to look at these. So you have to notify them. You have to understand how this stuff is. You have to understand how that was. I worked at a store for a long time, my company. It's a still story here though for you. Before I end it here though, and I was working out now, and I was working in an outside garden. I was actually a receiver. I'm outside garden helping out because I'm doing inventory prep. And at the outside garden, we had a call for an order, internet order, half an hour ago. No one got it. It's supposed to be done in 15 minutes, they say. The customer's like, man, why we had me up for this? I don't know, man. What happened? Well, I'm calling corporate. So, well, man, have a nice day. Way better. What do you mean to say? Cry, tear up? I don't care. I'm doing 3 jobs right now anyway by myself, practically up there. Now I work in distribution now, but when I was in the store level, that's how it was. And I realized that what, we're dropping the ball here with customer service, because we're allowing places like Amazon to get a foothold, to get a handheld, get a foothold, a hand in a mountain called the customer, called the retail of life mountain, I call it. And they'll climb the mountain hungrier than the rest of the companies that have been there for 30, 40, 50 years. So when I said have a nice day, I didn't care because I cannot physically tell people how to do their job. If the cashier didn't give it to the people can't pull it. I explained to the lady that, if the cashier don't tell us, I can't do anything. I can sit and run around in circles thinking we have something going on, but I'm wasting energy and time. So I'm going to contact corporate, she said. So, well, man, you have a nice day. Bye-bye then. I closed the gate, locked it up, and I went on my way. Not because I didn't care, because what am I going to say? Bow in front of her, kiss her feet, and don't call? No. Maybe she calling corporate would be a better thing for corporate to solve the issues that we had at the store at the time, to pull the orders faster. And, of course, it did. Because when one called, and you get 1 call, you got 2 calls, and 4, then 6, and 8. Well, you get people calling the CEO, and he's like, you know what? You need to start fixing this. Then they started getting more plans out, more able to, go to our phones. We had phones in the apartments to go boom, order. Click on it, you pull it, you confirm it's there, you scan each one of them. So the phone will tell the computer up to the front, it's been pulled, ready to go. It stays right by the side gate of garden or whatever the hell it's going to. Then it's good to go. The customer goes in there, pulls a ticket, they sign for it, they go on the side gate or over in lumber, pick it up, and they off they go. And a lot better than having to wait around for an hour and a half or 30 minutes for an order. So that's my story, guys. And I understand that, it's understandable. And I want to retail for 15 years now, Friday. The 21st of, was actually a week ago, I think it was. The 21st of, it was actually, last Friday, 21st, was my 15th year anniversary at the company I work for. And I've been with the company a long time, and I've seen the evolution change because, they have to change. They can't stay the same company like GameStop has done for 15, 20 years and expect to have profits. Is what GameStop needs to do is start having profits. They got to do something. And right now, this cell phone trade-in is profitable to them. I think it's funny, but if you get a new Samsung phone, you're not going to trade it at GameStop. You're going to go to AT&T and trade it in, so you can get money off it. Get more money off it to pay off the phone you got right now. Now, say you want a phone and you take it to the GameStop. Say you don't want this phone. They may give you $200 for it. Well, that's a lot of money. They sell it some up there in China for $500. They make $250 off you, practically. So, guys, what I'm trying to say is that, the GameStop is dying because of its failure to change and failure to go with the times. And maybe the cell phone thing, no, maybe the cell phone plan, would have worked now instead of later. But they probably should have not have bought the cell phone plan, the cell phone company they did, because now they've been in red ever since. If they haven't, if they waited maybe until now and do cell phone plan, they might actually have a better chance of doing it. You get a cell phone plan, you trade a cell phone in here, and then we'll give you send it off your new phone. They take the phone, send it to China, and they make a lot of money off it. No, it could have happened. GameStop could have done that. Okay, guys, we'll take your cell phone, and we have cell phone. We have, I don't know, GameStop Link, or what do you want to call it? Game Link, or what do you want to call it? Or Stop Link, what do you want to call it? Phone company. Once again, example. We'll take your phone in here, we'll praise it, and then you create an account with us. You get a new phone through us. Say give you $50 to $100 off your new phone. Take it, trade it to China, and you get like $200 for it, whatever. And that's what they could have done nowadays, and it may have been somewhat profitable, but they didn't do that. They bought the company back then where people weren't buying games, buying phones. Now I got my Cricket phone from GameStop for $20. Well, I know I'm from Verizon to Cricket. I'll probably go from Cricket T-Mobile because I'm getting tired of Verizon. And but that's just me. So I understand what I'm doing. I understand what I'm, but I don't understand what GameStop is heading about. I know they're heading to the path of Bali. So, guys, this is my video. GameStop will probably die probably within a year or so, maybe less than that, if they don't start changing. I think it's too late for them anyway to change. Camelot thinking it's too late for change for them anyway. Anyway, so it's probably going to be, dead in the water for them anyway for them. So we'll figure it out though when we get there, though. It's Christ 169. When you go down there, please hit the subscribe button, ring the bell. While you're down there, leave a comment below. Thumb up, thumb down. How you like my videos? You have any ideas for videos I should cover? Please let me know in a message down there in the board there. I appreciate you. God bless. See you guys later, and have a great rest of your day, week, month, or year. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Peace out.